Hello and welcome back, fellow humans. It's time for another session of Duel Masochist, I've decided. And as you can see, we're in the deck, but nothing has changed. I was looking at our cards, like, you know, the ones we pulled recently, relatively recently. Did I even sort this right? Okay. That was weird. Also the wrong button. Yes, it was. Okay. Yeah, I was looking at our cards, like, just for like a few minutes. We didn't really pull anything I want to put in this deck. I would love to play Caesar, but there's no way we can make this happen. And the rest of the cards, not very exciting. So, yeah, and I mean, honestly, last week has been pretty stressful, so I haven't really spent any time looking for some more stuff we could do. And I really just want to play some duels on this account, so let's just get right into it with the first duel. Alright. Okay, that's a pretty decent hand. You know, cards we can play and cards we can use. Let's just immediately go for a Eschatos to hand. If they get rid of flag, we can use Menko to protect ourselves, of course. And it is Blue Eyes. Not a fan. I will say, having Ulinoides on our field makes this not as bad though. They used the enormous summon on that. Just do this now, because I don't want them to synchro into anything. It's Blue Eyes, so they probably can special summon like 15 more monsters and make their Link 1. Or not. Or not is also an option. Alright, okay. So we can activate flag. Get Max Seed. That is fine-ish. I'll add another Eschatos to our hand. Mainly to have something to discard on Wrath. Let's make... So we have a machine and a pyro. So we can just make... Maybe I shouldn't make Lither Dose. But that's fine. Then we activate Eschatos, Call Dragon. Yep. Set this, and then we attack. So now they can pretty much only make their generic cards and summon their spellcaster stuff. They are locked out of Primate if they have it, and they're locked out of their actual Blue Eyes Dragons. Okay, we're gonna stop this right now. Okay. Done. Sure. Yeah, okay. I was about to say, that is rather confusing. Yeah, so, see, 1 against Blue Eyes. Easy as that. Just gotta lock them out of all their monsters. So yeah, let's open a pack. And here we go, pack number 1 for this episode. What is this? Stitch? There's no way this is not at least inspired by Stitch, right? You can banish 1 card from your hand, special summon this card from your hand. Okay. You can banish 1 level. 1 face before a lower monster you control, special summon 1 monster from your deck with the same origin type energy that the banished monster had on the field, but okay. That doesn't sound too terrible. Mechlord. Okay, I need more Mechlords for that. Aura Fist, Tomahawk. What? If you control 2 monster to card type, supply. Oh. That's an entity card. Okay. We don't have any of those. Interesting. Another Rosaria. What does this do? Return 1 tuner synchro monster and 1 non-tuner synchro monster you control from to the extra decks with 1 synchro monster from extra has a level equal to the combined levels of 2 of the. Oh! Interesting. Hard to use, but interesting. You basically can skip some of the harder to summon conditions, or harder to reach conditions. When a monster your opponent controls activates effect, you can banish 1 S monster from a hand, destroy the monster. Okay. Yeah, a little late for that, unless we get way more S-Force cards. Yeah, not a very interesting pack, but maybe the next one. See you in the next one. Alright, so we've been holding on to Plat 4 for quite a bit, but this might be it. We are probably getting D-ranked to 5 again. But, no. We almost reached Plat 3, so I kind of consider that a win. And, you know, who knows how this duel will go. But, like, my experience so far hasn't been the greatest, I would say. Yeah, you know, reaching... Oh my god. Reaching Plat... Wait, what does this do? No. Reaching Plat on a Masochist account is actually not that hard, because you cannot D-rank, you just need to get lucky enough. Now, getting through Plat, that's a different story. Yeah, of course there's a unicorn in there. God damn it. No. Yep. You're also getting flipped down. Oh my god, I can't believe this fucking shit, man. It's kind of wild how they always, like, Horus always has King Sarcophagus. It doesn't matter. They don't even need to search us. They will to, you know, bait out something, but they always have it in hand. Unsolved Exodia always has the goddamn Ankh in the hand. Always. It doesn't matter. The more you negate those, the more they have in hand. They just get them. Oh my god. I mean, hey, I take it. Okay. There's things we can do now. So, we'll summon Top. Activate Top. Let's just say monster because... Oh my god, do I want to? Yes. Yes, Beamut. Thank you very much. I should have summoned Red Moon first, but whatever. Let me call Zombie. And then we beat over this guy. Wait, did I make a mistake? Which one is Unicorn? I know they have done Pathfinder. Where is it? Okay, this is the extra deck one. Yeah, probably should have just... Well, I mean, I don't know, actually. It doesn't really matter, right? They'll just now summon all the Horus cards back, and then I look stupid. Let's just not bother with this shit. I can't win this. That's not necessarily a hand I want to see, but could be worse. That's a 60 card deck. I don't like that. That's 12 cards in the extra deck. That's also strange. And that's Blue Eyes. There's... What? I wish I would have gone first on this one. Yep. I will DD Crow that. I don't want them to have this in the graveyard. We cannot deal with True Light right now, but maybe when we draw, we'll find out, won't we? Does this one have Chaos Max in it? I guess it does. Royal Advanced Ritual Art is crazy. Don't worry, we'll get a turn eventually, so I can give up a little bit later. Given that the only monster I can use is Manko right now, which is a little hard. Probably adding Jet Dragon. Oh no. Huh. Well. But you look at that. We'll summon Flag. Activate Flag. Are we getting ashed? We're not getting ashed. Okay. That's pretty good. Then we set these two. And end our turn. Now, let's hope we don't immediately die. And, you know, can debunk something and maybe Wall of Disruption them so we don't just let it get obliterated. And if they attack over Flag, we still have Manko to stop their battle phase. Yep, I knew that was coming. That's not very surprising, is it? The good thing is, if they summon Chaos Max and we Disruption it, Eschatos can actually beat over it. Considering that we cannot attack over Chaos Max like this. Oh, you're not gonna like what's about to happen. You don't have anything to stop my Wall of Disruption. This is really not great. Okay, that's kind of fine, I guess. Depending on what they make. I only need them to have 2 months. What? Oh. Oh, that's bad. Well, unfortunately, Magia will just beat us. Like, there's nothing we can do at this point. If they just had Chaos Max, we would have maybe won it. Yeah, after losing 15 times in a row, I did put lose one turn back in the deck, because why not? Honestly, at this point, I feel like it's the only way we can even get close to winning something, so... It's back! Well, we're gonna straight up activate it. I don't care. What? Okay, sure. I guess. Was it like Shard of Greed plus an extra effect and a discard? Black Garden, what? What are we doing? Oh, what? They do know what lose one turn does, right? I guess not. Thanks, mate. Should have read the card I activated when you did a single thing. I'm not entirely sure why you wouldn't read this card. Yep. That's what I thought. Do we have a Synchro monster in here that I can make that is not shit? Kinda. Let's summon this guy. Yeah, that's fine. Activate you. Let's call a monster card. Bye. Flip you. Its effects are going to get negated when I summon anything. So why bother, honestly? Let's crash the rose tokens. Then just go in there. What can I not? Oh, different. Yeah, never mind. Different names. I can make that. No, I don't want to get rid of these. Ah, whatever. I wanted to summon something to prepare for the next turn. But I feel like I don't really want to get rid of Tough and Sleeper. Because Sleeper is a spell and trap negate. Kinda. And I have 2 tokens I contribute for that, so. Yeah, nope. I don't know if that was the right call. Keep in mind, if I flip it back up, it doesn't lose attack with Black Garden. So I'm at 1900 again. Yeah, thought so. Finally, after 15 losses, we won against a weird Black Garden Synchron deck. Because I put lose one turn back into the deck. Man, floodgates are crazy. But, you know, sometimes you just gotta need them, especially in decks that are very low powered. But I'll finally open another pack after like 1.5 or 2 hours or something. I don't know. I took a break, so it's not quite accurate. But finally, good lord, let's open a pack. And here we go. The second, again, I took a break, so I'm pretty sure it's the second pack because I got really, really frustrated last time. Let's open it. Hope for something usable-ish. What is this? If you control a fire monster, you can search on this card. Okay. Target on fire monster, destroy the target. During your summer phase with one fireball token. That's... Oh, it's level... Ugh. Hungry Burger! It's actually not the first one. And then Sector Ladybug. Cyber Dark Ram. Yeah, no. Not happening. Oh, a Fire Formation card. Thief Fisher. This is actually worth considering. The problem is that we don't want our cards to be banished. So we have to be really careful using that. Light of Destruction. When an opponent cards from their deck to the graveyard, send the top 3 cards of their deck to the grave. No. The problem is, if we are facing a deck that sends cards from the deck to the graveyard, chances are they want that. So we just give them more cards. You can also summon when you play text damage from Battle Moving Evil Twin Monster. Okay. I think we have a Kisikil. I'm not entirely sure. We might just have the other Lila. So that's technically just, you know, 2 monsters I can summon, but probably not. Insector Ladybug is another Insector. We don't really have that many Insectors. We have some, but we also don't really have the equip spells and stuff, so probably not happening. And Fire Formation Ingen, I don't even know. Fusion summon one Beast Warrior Fusion monster from extra deck using once. Yeah. That's probably not going to happen. So yeah, let's get into the next duel, and hopefully this doesn't take as long. See you then. Okay. Something in hand that actually has some use. Maybe, you know, technically, I don't know. Can at least burn them for a little bit. What irks me the most is that not only do I keep losing like everything, the duels I lose are not even interesting. It's usually just Kashtira, Malice, Ryzeal, or some other garbage where they just instantly summon Dragoon that I can't out. Why would you do that to me? No. I want to see that garbage. Ha! That is quite weird though, right? I banished their Clockwork Knight and they surrender. Why? There's no way this is all the deck is doing. But I take it. I am molding here. I need something. And we got it. So we'll open a pack and hope for something passable. Not even good, just, you know, passable. And here we go. Just, you know, I don't know. Something interesting, something okay. Oh, well, at least there's a super rare. There's a Salomon Great spell card that I've never seen before in my life. Crystal Dragon card, which we can token Stampede, altering symbol gain. Okay. Weather Painter, I'm not going to happen. Neo Flamboyant. Why do? Okay. Just leave it be. Leave it be. That's our second newish Magnet Warrior. We have Alpha, I'm pretty sure. Now we just need Beta and Berserkion, and then we're good. And Boot Sector Launch. Ironically, I'm pretty sure we can search this. We just can't do anything with this, unfortunately. But we can technically, I'm pretty sure we have Striker Rank. So if we ever get like a whole bunch of rockets and borrow load stuff, we are playing rockets, I guess. Yeah, and this card, I mean, you know, it recycled Salomon Grades from the graveyard, which, if I ever get to build a Cyburst deck, there will be a lot of Salomon Grades in there. Maybe. Yeah, but for now, nothing useful. So yeah, I want to get one more pack before I lose my mind. So let's get to it. I'm thinking, I mean, Warning Point is in theory a decent card, but I don't know, man. I don't think it has done anything for us yet. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just wrong. Ever considered that maybe I'm just wrong? Let's use Thunderbird. Do not, I swear to God. Okay, that's actually the perfect discard. Well, it's the perfect discard if they don't have Abyssal, which apparently they do. No, they have Imperm, which doesn't do anything. Why would you use that on Thunderbird? After its effect resolved. That doesn't make any sense. Whatever. I don't have a level 10 synchro, unfortunately. Well, I have, but I can't make it with Spearhead. So we'll just not summon anything else. Spear holder, not spearhead. Spearhead makes no sense. Oh, this one could change attributes now. That would be great. Okay, calm down, dude. Vanadium Rheum Heart, okay. Warning Point. Maybe it'll do something this time. That's cool, but you can't use this. That's it, this one. Another Imperm. Yeah. It's a good book. Oh. Main Fish 2 and set our second moon. Book of Moon. Yeah. That's annoying. Spook this guy. You have been booked. Okay. I also book you. The problem is, the trap they have is kind of annoying. So... yeah. Exactly. Olinoides. Olinoides. Oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. Make dagger. Resummon scissors. Activate scissors and destroy that card. Okay. Main phase 2. I could just destroy it. Yeah, sure. Let's make this a top deck war that I'm totally going to win. 100%. Wait, what? How is that not a... oh, they have 2 of those. Okay, never mind. Well, if I realize... I should have known that. I mean, I kind of knew that. So this is not a top deck war anymore. This is a... let's hope I draw something immediately or I will die. Are the Millenniums all fairies? Yes, but Visas is not. Well, the result would have been pretty much the same. If I didn't use stagger. Well, if I didn't use stagger, I could have made triple burst. And okay. Nice, I'm at 7,325. Awesome. Oh, nah, man. We have this card. We just don't have a Visa stuff for us. I would love to be able to summon this guy. But unfortunately, among those 20 to 25 cards that are Visa Starfrost, we don't have a single one of them. And this is bad. There are 3 cards in the deck that can win us this game. That's not great. Yeah, we lost the top deck thing. Quite spectacularly, if I might add. I mean, we are pretty much dead if they get more attack on board. I mean, if we get one more turn, we may get out of this, but chances are pretty slim. Oh. Nadia this guy, so we get... Okay. Weird. Weird, but that's fine. Come on. Out of the cards. Well, I mean, kinda. Not quite the card I had in mind, but it does help. Depending on what they have in hand. That's not good. Astrolot coming back. Okay, then I can probably just... Oh. We have one more turn, maybe? Hell yeah! We have one more turn. Damn it! Okay, well. At least I finally got a duel I lost that wasn't total garbage. That's pretty cool. Alrighty, here we go. I'm not trusting the name. So we'll just take this seriously for a bit. And maybe you just see the victory screen now. Alright, final attack with a cowboy in attack position, because honestly I wanted to use the effect, but I kinda clicked the wrong button. And yeah, this was in fact a bot, one of the worst ones I've seen so far. They didn't summon a single monster, which was kinda wild, but that means for us, we are at 5 bot packs, and as I said, when we reach 5, or at the end of the season, we'll open them. That means also that for the final opening of this episode, we'll open our legacy packs and then we'll crack open 5 packs. And if that doesn't sound exciting to me, I don't know what will. So let's get into our legacy packs and then our master packs and see if we can pull something good for the next episode. Since we got beaten up pretty bad this episode, and I got kind of sick of it, we only have 8 legacy packs. So we'll open these first. I don't expect too much. Yeah, I don't expect too much to be in here. And there isn't. What is this? Darkwood Tennis. After one. Okay. Oh, actually, Panda Stack's pretty good. That's probably going in the deck. Panasec's pretty good. Maybe. I mean, it gives the Link Monster Piercing, which might come up. And a Megalith. I think this is the first Megalith we actually pulled from the Legacy packs. There are quite a few in here. But obviously with one, we can't really do anything. Otherwise, I don't think there's anything really in here that's interesting. So, I mean, my body's a shield, is protection, but look. We're not in 2005 anymore, right? I wish we were, but we aren't. So, yeah. That means we are now going to open 5 Master Packs according to 5 wins against bots this season. See you in the Master Packs. And here's pack numero uno. Let's see if we can get something. Oh, we even got an upgrade. Okay. It's been a while since we got an upgrade, but this doesn't look too promising. Oh, water tuna. Well, we do have some. What's the effect? I can attack in your grave or someone, but I cannot attack. That's fine. If this card you control is destroyed by no one's card and send it to grave, you can banish one other water monster in your grave from this card. If you do, it's a tuna. That's actually good. For a water deck, this might be pretty big. Pretty big. Oh, I didn't want to do that. And we actually didn't get an SR, even though we got an upgrade on the pack, but, you know, that's just how it is. Marinces would be nice for a water deck, but we don't have that many Marinces monsters. I don't think we have a Gradle at all. That might be okay for the water deck. Melodious Diva, another Melodious monster. We have very few Melodious monsters and no payoffs, unfortunately. We might have a Battery Man that Microstar can summon. I'm not entirely sure though. But Microstar is pretty good. Because after this is going to flip place up when it's just from a balance into the graveyard, draw 1 card. That effect alone is pretty good. Yeah, first pack, I mean, White Aura Monoceros. It's pretty decent. If we ever... Oh, this is not even our first Grillim pack. I really want a Gradle card, like Gradle Cobra or something. That would be great. Anyway, second pack. This one doesn't look as promising, but the last one lied to me, so... Who can you trust at this point? Okay. This... Look, man. This is one of Gilmon's evolutions, isn't it? It's like... No, it's not Gilmon. It's... No, it is. It's like the dragon beast kind of thingy. I don't remember the name. If I remember to put it in, I'll show a picture of the Digimon I mean. But this always reminds me of that guy. X-Saber Gorsum, then malfunction. Does this attack one once your grave is someone in the face of defense with its effect and aggregate cannot be tribute or use as secret materials? Not really that useful. To us. Umbral Horror Ghoul, Stardust Phantom, that's Aroma Garden. Once per turn you control no once you get enough. Okay. We don't really have Aroma monsters and another Triarch Hierarchia, which we also cannot really use. We have quite a few fairies, but most of them are like counter fairies, so really weird. So that's not going to happen. So let's pack number 3. Another not so promising looking pack. Generator boss quest. What this is? 3v1 generator monster in your hand, and if you do add up to generator. Okay. That's also counter. No, that's okay. Sanctuary in the Sky. Discover one monster in the game. Play one of them. Look at your opponent's hand. Discard 1 card. Oh. Huh. We have a card that is treated as Sanctuary in the Sky. Metlord, Army of Shell, Ice Barrier, another good Archfiend. Oh, what the hell? Yeah, also not really anything worth talking about. Pack number 4. Now that's what I'm talking about. Maybe, depending on what's actually in there. Because again, packs keep lying to us in this series, especially on this account. Ah, well, there's a super rare. Morphtronic. Wait, wasn't this decent? If your opponent summons 3 or more monsters this turn, you can choose this card from your hand. If summoned this way, it's summoned by other card effects, but loses 500 death during each place to buff it. I mean, I guess. Oh, a Brotherhood of Firefist? Extinction on schedule. During the main phase, battle make both players send all cards across the graveyard at the end of the 3rd battle phase after. I wish this would be good, but it's really not for us. Oh, that is actually interesting. This card can be used as substitute for any one fusion material monster's name specifically listed on a fusion monster card, but the other fusion monster must be correct. During your main phase, if you control this single monster, you can fusion summon once fusion monster from extra deck using once you control this fusion material, including this card. I'll have to look into this. This is a level 6, so it's generic. So this is actually not too hard to make for us. Now, if I have a fusion monster that requires one specific name and something else, we might be able to use this. I would have to look at this. This could be interesting. Red Eyes Toon Ring. No, thank you. And, oh, it's actually your... Huh. If this card is in your hand, you can have one card type, review the top card of your opponent's deck, and if you display someone's card, if it's a card type, it's this one. Select a Spiral card. I got one to end up, you one got this fight. Okay. This is actually interesting. Especially with Tough also being in our deck. We can, like, if we have Tough on the field, we can literally either activate this and see our opponent's top card and then use Tough to destroy something, because then obviously we know. Or we try to destroy something if it doesn't have a huge impact and then special summon this guy, because then we know what's on top of our opponent's deck. That's pretty cool. I like that. Also like Muddy Mudrang, if we can use it at some point. Maybe in the future. Or now, we have some fusions that I just never put in the deck because we just have a really hard time making them. Well, that was pack number 4. Now comes pack number 5. Let's see what's in there. A not exciting looking pack for our final one. The last one was pretty good though. Oh, Speed Ride Red Eye dice. When this card is numbers, you can target one Speed Ride monster you control, except Speed Ride dice increments from level to 6. So this and another Speed Ride monster can make a levels 2 to 7. I'm digging that. This can make Mudrang easily. This doesn't lock us into machines either. Chaos Zone. Each time is once banished, place one Chaos Counter on this card of each monster. Once per turn, you can perform more. We don't banish that much. We really mostly banish for Eschatos, which is 3, which wouldn't get us too far, obviously. That's okay. Cycle Laser, Encore, another Mujingi, and Rock Band Xeno Guitar. Is this card useful? You gotta send a gravity, you can tackle one rock. Oh, it's a rock support. Oh. Right, because it's a rock band. They are rock monsters. Oh my god. This card send you can target one rock monster in your graveyard except rock band into your hand and place one. Yeah. We're not playing rock monsters at all. So I don't think that's helpful. Red Eye dice. Pretty good though. Pretty good. I would look at the other Speedroids we have, because I'm pretty sure we have Speedroids that can actually special summon other Speedroids. Sadly we don't have like Terra Top or something. But we have a few Speedroids, and if we can use this to make a level 2 to 6, and we have a target for Muddy Mudrang, this might actually come in handy. So yeah, that's it from the pack opening, and for this episode, it might be a little bit longer because, you know, I really struggled with this one. But we got to open a few packs at the end because we faced the bot. And we got some okay-ish cards from it that might change how the deck looks at some point. So, with that being said, this is over for me. I'll say goodbye. Thanks for watching. And have a wonderful rest of your day, whenever and whatever you are. Goodbye.